Do you like what you're seeing? Do you like what you are seeing? Stay tuned and watch this video to the end to learn how I cook this yummy, delicious Afang soup. Hello guys, I'm going to show you how I cook Afang soup together with my sisters. This is my younger sister Praise, and that's my other sister Beulah and her two beautiful daughters. You can see them with little Ariel with her pets. She's saying hello. So guys, we're going to start with fresh washed protein. Here I have stockfish, cow leg and goat meat, and our fresh washed water leaf, periwinkles, isam or imfe, anyone you call it, washed smoked fish. I got medium-sized smoked fish, and then dried catfish. I've not washed it here. I'm going to wash it later. I'm going to attach it to my protein later on, but this is how it comes. Yellow pepper guys, you cannot underrate using yellow pepper in your soup because it gives you that sweet aroma. Crayfish, very important to have crayfish in your Afang soup. Use as much as possible. Here I have like 2 cups of crayfish, which is very enough for this size of soup. Snails, here my snails are washed and cleaned out, and I like to add snails to my soup. I mean, who doesn't? And then a few couples of bouillon cubes, salt, and Cameroon pepper. And then we have my fresh palm oil from Banga. It's the name of the product. I mean, it's not that it's Banga necessarily. It's really nice, guys. It comes fresh. I like using this palm oil. And then this is all our products. I say products, this is all our food items or ingredients or whatnot, and yeah, everything is ready and we are set to dive into cook our soup. Oh, I forgot to mention okazi or afang leaf. This is like the secondary, like the most important ingredient in our soup for this perfect Afang soup. It's very important for you to pound your Afang leaves really well. This will give you the very thick texture that you're looking out for in your Afang soup. Guys, it is not easy to pound this Afang leaf, but I like to pound it, but it's not easy. There are other ways, there are other ways. I'm sweating seriously. It's not easy. If it's easy, go do it. But there's an easy way. There's an easier way to get this thing done. All you need to do is just go to the market and grind it, and somebody will do it. But if you want that rich local taste, it's always better to use the mortar. I had my little nieces joining to support their big auntie, and it was lovely. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jenny and Ari. And now that we have pounded the Afang leaves to a very smooth paste, I've added my yellow pepper. And now I'm checking our water leaf to see if it is soft and ready for mashing. We need it really soft for that. So yeah, it's almost ready. And now it's time to mash the water leaf, guys. This is also very important to getting a very smooth Afang soup. Mashing your water leaf to a paste. Do it, guys. You have to do this properly. I do this for a couple of minutes. One of the reasons why you need to have your water leaf really well mashed is because if it's not well mashed, you're going to have the soup feeling leafy or grainy. Usually Afang leaf, the consistency is very thick, you know, So it's very, very, very important for you to make sure that your water leaf is in a very smooth. So our beef is not ready yet. Our protein is not ready yet. I need this to cook a little bit longer. I like my protein to be very, very, very soft. So I'm going to give this another 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to show you talking. So our protein is ready and it's soft enough. I added the snail and the dry fish inside the protein, as in after it was a little bit, it was soft because they don't all cook at the same time. So I added everything in the pot after the meat was cooked, and now it's ready and we're ready to start cooking our Afang soup, full flesh. So as you can see that my water leaf is very, very smooth now and it's like a paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the protein. Now for some people, I know that a lot of people, you know, cook their own differently, but this is my own method and it works pretty well for me. Some people start with the oil first and then they add the protein later on, but I like to put the protein first. It doesn't change anything for me. This is just what I do. So yeah. So now that I have put all my protein into my water leaf, you can see I saved the stock because usually Afang soup is not supposed to be watery at all. So I'm saving it to see the consistency I will have. If it can accommodate the stock, then I'll put it in later. So it's now for us to add other ingredients like the crayfish and every other thing. I just jumble them in. There's no actual order as to how and when to put the others. For me, I just put it, everything into the pot. I actually just feel that, Afang soup, the only thing that takes time is you're boiling the protein and the water leaf. But once the water leaf and the protein is ready, your soup is as good as ready as well, because you don't want to overcook it any further. You want to still have that crunchy vegetable taste. So, excuse me. So yeah, you have to also be very careful with salt because that can just ruin everything for you. So I usually do not put so much salt and so much bouillon cubes in my soup because I believe that taste is going to come from every other thing like the stock and the protein and so on. And now I add my Afang leaves together with pepper. I actually added uziza seed in when I was pounding, but I didn't show it, but it's actually in there. So I'm adding everything. I save this for the last. Like I said, other people do theirs differently. Some start putting in the Afang leaves in their water leaf before the stock, and some do the stock and then they add. So just anyone that works. Basic thing is just jumble things together and then turn it and make sure you mix it properly, but be gentle because of your stock fish. So now I can see that my consistency of my soup is thick, so I'm adding the stock because I think it's safe now to add it. It's not going to drown my soup. I really do not want it to be very, very loose. And then Afang soup takes a lot of oil, guys, so the more the merrier, but not so much. But it does take a lot of oil, and the more the oil actually the sweeter it is. And you know what I mean if you're an Afang soup lover. So I put like a couple of spoons of oil in it, and it came out really nice. And hey, our Afang soup is ready. I didn't even cook it like any further. Like I said, it's not supposed to cook for so long. So I cooked it for like, just a couple of minutes, like 2-3 minutes, and tada, it's all ready and ready to enjoy. I added more salt and pepper because it wasn't giving me, you know what I mean. So this one is at your discretion. You know how we Africans cook. Until the gods whisper to our ear and say, "It's enough, my child." So basically, that's why I didn't even actually, mention measurements or so on and so forth. I just believe that if you want to cook a particular size of soup, you're going to know the ingredients you will need to give you that size of soup. I just want to show you how I make my own Afang soup. And yeah. Okay guys, it's time for me to enjoy my delicious Afang soup. Look at that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe. I love you. See you in my next content, I guess. Bye.